Thank you, James. Yes.
Campaign spokesman said the faith of the former president, vice president, is at the core of who he is and guides his actions. A long time people murmured to each other in unexpected voices.
Radio.
I asked, why is everyone here? Just wait, my mother said. Watch the skyline.
Yeah. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. And welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with your Sensei Alba. I am your shamanic, psychosocial, cultural, forensic, anthropologic, alchemist, Riyadh. Here to tell you a story, to have a live chat with the cadre chorus on today, the 75th anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima. 2 bombs fell. One bomb, the first atomic bomb dropped on a combatant city, was Nagasaki. And that was the same day, 75 years later, that the ammonia hydrate in Beirut blew up. And that was 2,000 tons. Right? The Nagasaki, Hiroshima bombs were 20,000 tons. So it's a tenth of a nuclear weapon. Right? And what was more interesting was that there were other explosions right around that time all around the world. That was quite large. And if that Beirut one hadn't been so horrific, those others would have probably been heard about. So, here we are. And we're right on the edge of the precipice. But the human race has been here before. End times aren't coming anytime soon. But you want to be wearing this for the rest of your life? And what is this? This is, 2 things. One is somewhat of a prudent kind of thing, and the other is fear, right? So here I am, Saturday morning, and there are more people here than normal. Usually at this time, I'm the only guy here. So it's an interesting thing. Everyone's kind of discombobulated because their normal has been just twitched, right? And that's kind of what it is. Normal is twitched. We're being prepared, to be the new normal. That happens all the time, our presidential election, come on. Biden doesn't even know where he is. He doesn't know, what's going on.
Just after 6 p.m. local time on Tuesday, the 4th of August, an explosion ripped through Beirut's port. People in Lebanon's capital had earlier spotted a large fire at the port, billowing dark smoke into the air. There were reports that a warehouse containing fireworks had caught fire. And several videos of the scene showed colored flashes in the flames. Videos from the scene suggest there was one smaller explosion. And then roughly 30 seconds later, this enormous shock. The blast struck with the force of a 3.5 magnitude earthquake. This was the aftermath. Windows shattered in buildings across the city and damaged cars on the roads near the port. This is where the explosion happened. 4 kilometers away, in the St. Maroon Church, a priest and his congregation were taking part in Mass. The explosion was caught on camera 11 kilometers away in the Dabia Marina. The blast was so big that it was heard from the mountains. This video from the town of Brumana, 15 kilometers away, shows how far the shockwave reached. It was even heard and felt as far away as Cyprus, more than 125 miles across the Mediterranean. Aerial shots show the scale of the destruction of the port. It reportedly housed 85% of Lebanon's supply of grain, which was a strategic food reserve in a country crippled by economic meltdown. You can see the impact on the Beirut port silos building before and after the explosion. Surrounding the silos were corrugated iron and steel structures that have mostly been destroyed. These satellite images reveal the extent of the damage. This crater was once a warehouse. Now it's underwater. The colossal force was caused by the explosion of 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate, a highly reactive chemical which was being stored unsafely in a hangar on the port. Lebanon's Prime Minister Hassan Diab has promised that those responsible for the catastrophe will pay the price.
No, always pay the price. And it will recede into the memory of the public. Not Beirut. Those people won't forget this anytime soon. What can they do? They have a total corrupt, incompetent political structure, just like we do. It's all from the same hidden hand. And the only thing that can cure this is an individual responding with love, being awake, being conscious. Right? And how many people are doing that? Well, people just snap into their usual whatever they do, right? Without any kind of understanding of what's going on. And that understanding, all you have to do is be representative of love's co-creation. Our
How are you? Yeah, I got it for you. Thank you, guys.
You said you always get 2.
yeah,
Okay.
but I'll just take that with me. I have a little more coffee.
Okay. We'll do that.
Thank you, Dad. And how are you doing today?
Okay. How about you?
So, as of May 8th, Dreamy Learning Land has been on for 2 years. We've done together almost 2,000 shows, well, 1,200 shows. I would suggest that you go look at them. Because it really kind of shows what is going on. It's like a good barometer. And the YouTube people do YouTube shows on a regular basis. Basically, again, it's really, YouTube is quite the anthropologic tool. If you really see what's going on, still up there. No? Anyway.
Oh, that's all I got. Hard even to get it. Yeah,
Breakfast, good. Hey, James.
Hey folks, Joe here. I'm going to announce my running mate soon. If you want to be the first to know who she is, sign up. Join our campaign today. We'll send you an email and a text before we share the news with anyone else.
Oh, isn't that great? That's what we need, a president who doesn't even know his name or where he is. Hi, I'm Joe. Hi, baby. So it's like, here we are, sitting here having breakfast. 75 years ago, I was a Japanese little girl, getting ready to go to school. Whammo! Whole town, Hiroshima, obliterated. And in North Korea, has the capability of lobbing a few things our way. Definitely has the capability of wiping out the whole of Korea like that. We have military and civilians here, probably about 180,000 population of Nagasaki. And they could obliterate that, kill 40 million people like that. What does that do to the human psyche? And numbers get that many. You know, when it's your sister, you feel, oh my God.
Thank you. Cute verses.
we put off having a global conflict, billions of people die, because the hidden hand needed manufacturing base to have their breakaway civilization. Now that they're out there, they can easily take out a good portion of the planet, net, Mother Earth. Just because you can do something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Good people. Going to hunt. Hunting love. Expand love. Bring love to everyone's heart. Because when love is in your heart, and you co-create with love, when the thing in your life is mostly joy, you're not going to have to kill billions of people. Problem is, people like Carrot Head, Pickle Boy, and pretty much everybody who's an elected official is corrupt. Boy, blackmail, pizza. Oh, good. Well, so this week, Nagasaki on the same Tuesday, on the day they dropped the bomb in Nagasaki, 75 years later, a number of places blew up all around the world. Four times. This is what could happen. Look at this. I feel we have this window of opportunity. You know, I've been counting down for 2 years. You know, if you go back and you look at all the shows I've done, they speak of this opportunity, this open window. We're heading towards possibility. All this has occurred in the last 6 months, last 4 years, with Carrot Boy and Pickle Boy. And Moscow Mitch. I mean, guys, it's unbelievable. They couldn't put together an economic package. Oh, you can't give people $600. They won't go back to work. Well, there is no place to go back to work. We have service jobs. We don't manufacture anything. We service. And yesterday, so I can eat today, I had a friend of mine got me a nice check. So, I don't know. I can't get monetized on this channel unless I had, like, let's say 1,000 subscribers. Then I could get monetized. I'm close to 400. That's good. Especially for a channel that came at the end of the line. And people who came on the first, they got 20,000. And a lot of those folks put a lot of energy into their show. They don't do what I do, is just come to this corner, hit go live, and then talk to you. Jimmy Dore, really grateful. Dark journalism, a number of really good shows, right? And they take a lot of energy. And they have high valued production, and they really put on good shows, right? Grace does a great job. Really, really. And there's just a couple mind something or other. And it's always good old Max, my God. Anyway. So anyway, I went out and about yesterday. I went to go to the bank, put that back in the bank. So I was down to like, actually, how much do I have my bank account? 17 cents. Anyway. So when it hits 25.25, I'm going to say goodbye. I was chirping up this morning. I'm just AI. Hello, AI. Good buddy. How you doing? My faithful AI. Ooh. So anyway, I went and did a little grocery shopping. So I got food for the next week. So I probably won't be going out and about until end of next week. That's when my Social Security check comes out. And about at this time, the first of the month to mid of the month is when I run out of money. So, but I got a lot of canned food, and so, and I live out in a beautiful place, and there's, no problems. And, but, there's 28 million people who last week got eviction notice. 28 million. I thought homeless was bad. Ooh, baby. 28 million. And when those people aren't buying stuff, our economy, we lost 32% of our GDP for the whole year in less than 3 months. So why it bounced back wasn't any great thing that anybody did, except they gave these people, and why they gave them $600 is that they pegged it on middle income people, and that's anybody above 40,000 a year. And the majority of people who had that money did not get $40,000 a year. It's like me. I make less than $7,000 a year, less, right? Imagine you trying to live on less than $7,000 a year. Takes some doing. And I see this as, I've been here before. I've lived in Australia with Aborigines out in the middle of nowhere, on zero amount of money for a year. And we ate bugs and grubs and tubers, and I was fine. I was happy. That was nice. Anyway, so.
You're not working today too, are you?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
I'd like to see that.
You gonna be around tomorrow? That's what I was gonna tell him. We gonna be there tomorrow? Yeah. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right. I don't know exactly what time.
No problem.